Snowtuft is a considerably popular character within the Warrior Cats fandom following the Broken Code's release. Yet, from my own experience, I don't really see him talked about a lot. Fair warning that this video will contain spoilers, obviously, for the Broken Code and minor spoilers for Omen of the Stars, so I'd suggest clicking off if you haven't gotten to these points yet. Snowtuft is a Tom who once resided in ShadowClan and then the Dark Forest. There isn't much to go off of if we want to analyze his past, as his first appearance is Fading Echoes. This scene isn't of any significance, but it shows him training in the Dark Forest with Hawkfrost. During his lifetime, Snowtuft was a warrior of ShadowClan, and it was around the time of Tigerstar's reign in the place of no stars, he asks Shadowsight who the current leader of ShadowClan is. When Shadowsight responds with Tigerstar, Snowtuft is quick to praise the leader, but immediately hit with confusion when he recalls that Tigerstar is dead, both in the living world and as a spirit. This gives us a sort of understanding of Snowtuft's lifetime, which would also fit perfectly with a common fan theory of Snowtuft's origin. A good pawful of the readers of the series have a mutual belief of Snowtuft actually being Snowkit, a ThunderClan kit who was carried off by a hawk upon not hearing the warnings from the cats around him due to his deafness. I absolutely love this theory, as it adds a new spark of interest when it comes to Snowkit and Snowtuft's story. I've seen quite a few people with different versions of the theory, such as Snowkit's spirit being trained by the Dark Forest and aging as a spirit. Other theories say that the hawk dropped him somewhere in ShadowClan territory, and Tigerstar took it to his advantage. Like I said, I adore these theories, and I adore Snowtuft. However, I choose to believe that these theories are false, as there clearly is not enough evidence, and they seem to all be based on pure speculation and assumptions. Even though these theories are likely false, that doesn't make Snowtuft any less of an interesting character. I would have passed him off as an ordinary Dark Forest cat, one who is just a throwaway antagonist and nothing more. Yet after the release of The Place of No Stars and A Light in the Mist, he's become one of my favorites in the entire series next to Briarlight. The concept of a villain like him teaming with the protagonist to help them block the source of an underlying problem is just mesmerizing to me, and Tui does an astonishing job at writing him. In The Place of No Stars, Snowtuft and Shadowsight work together as Snowtuft doesn't want to watch his home disappear. Although he was helping for his own benefit, as the book goes on, his character development is just so satisfying. Going into The Light in the Mist, I was so hyped to see what they would do with him. Perhaps he'd help finish off Ashfur. Maybe he'd abandon his brutal ways completely. And what I was most hopeful for was him getting the chance to go to StarClan after his redemption. Alas, all my hopes and wishes were brutally shattered and smushed down to the black water of nothingness as he was simply killed off, like any other character. 3 chapters into the book, I was ready. I was excited. I was amped up for this finale. The Broken Code had not failed to keep me hooked at every page, undoubtedly my favorite arc in the series. I'm not one to criticize the authors of the books, but for some reason, I've never appreciated the idea of bashing on everything they wrote. It's not all bad, contrary to the common belief of the fandom. This is just the first time in the whole series I wanted to write them an email directly, just asking, what the hell are you doing? I loved A Light in the Mist so much, but Snowtuft's death at the beginning was so unnecessary and just pointless. In the last books, he had been bumped up from a background Dark Forest cat to a redeemed villain. This is what I loved about him so much. I believed in him, and I had the confidence that they were going to do something phenomenal with him. Yet they didn't. It feels like when they were writing this book for the first time, they hadn't finished the outline and overall planning and just slapped Snowtuft's death in there to start the book with something dramatic. Oh, hey! You know that one character the fandom is starting to love? Let's send it to a bottomless void of nothingness and mystery. I'm sure that will get the fandom excited for this book. There are so many better things they could have done with him. They could have had him fight in the final battle. If he would have died there, it would have made a lot more sense, but nope. He hardly even got a chapter of screen time before being rolled and crunched and up and tossed into a trash can. I'm getting repetitive, I know, but I cannot stress enough how wasted he was as a character, and how awful the writers treated him. At the very least, I'm expecting him to show up in the upcoming book River whenever they find where the double dead cats are. Yes, I'm predicting that will happen because there's no way in heck that Bristlefrost is gone. It just doesn't feel finished to have her dead like that at the end of the series. With the memory she had just before her death, I think it's going to build up to something in the next series. I have a few theories on that, but I'll save that for my next video. Let me know what you think of Snowtuft's legacy as a character in the comments. And next I'll either be talking about predictions for River or opinions on A Light in the Mist, although I might be a bit late to the party for that one. And video ideas are greatly appreciated as my mind has been drawing a blank lately. See you on the next video. Milk Breeze out for now.